Welcome to Sachino's YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing about multiplication and division of fractions. So without wasting much of our time, we'll go straight into question solving. So let us say, for example, we are asked to find, watch out, we are asked to find A. I'm going to solve 6 questions in multiplication and also 6 questions in the division of fraction. So let's take this one here. You have 12 to multiply by 2 over 3. So how do we handle this? Now this is quite very simple. Let's go. Solution. So now let me just rewrite the question back. So we have 12 times 2 all over 3. So how do you take it? I notice, look at this diagonal. I notice that 3 can divide this 12. So to become, watch out, 3 goes here, 1. 3 goes in 12. Then we have it to be 4, because 4 times 3 definitely is going to give you 12. So this 4 will now multiply by these 2, then the result becomes 8. So the answer is definitely 4 times 2, which is 8. So we are through with that question. Now let's go on to the second question, B. If you are asked to find 3 all over 4 of 10. So the of in this context here represents multiplication. So let's go. So I can rewrite it as 3 all over 4 now times 10. So in that case, I notice here, watch this diagonal here. This 4 can also divide the 10 because I can use 2 to divide. So watch out, 2 can divide 4 to give me 2. Then 2 can divide 10 to give me 5. Then our final answer becomes, okay, 5 times 3, then we have it to be 15. We have it to be 15, 10 divided by 2. So 15 divided by 2 is an improper fraction. So let's take it to mixed number. So we have it to be 7 whole number, 1 all over 2. Why is it like that? 2 times 7, we have it to be 14. 14 plus 1, we still have it to be 15. So that is the conversion of 15 all over 2 to a mixed number. Now let's move on to the third question. Let's go. So let's say we are given that we should find 2.5 to multiply by 2 over 5. So how do we get along with this? So let's convert this to improper fraction. This mixed number here. 2 times 2, we have 4. 4 plus 1, we have it to be 5. To divide by 2, then multiply by 2 over 5. Let's go. So I notice here now that 5 can cancel out here. This diagonal, 5 goes here, 1. 5 goes here, 1. Okay, I notice here also that 2 can cancel here, 1. 2 goes into 1. So the final answer to this question is 1. So you can see no other number remaining there. So let's go to the fourth question, the D part. So let's say we are given 2 whole number, 1 all over 3 to multiply by 4 whole number, 1 all over 2, then times 1 all over 14. So how do we tackle this? So let's convert all these mixed number to improper fraction. So let's go. 3 times 2, we have it to be 6. 6 plus 1, we have it to be 7 to divide 3. Then times 2 times 4, we have it to be 8. 8 plus 1, we have it to be 9 divided by 2. Then times 1 all over 14. So let's move on again. So what can I notice here? I notice that 3 can divide this 9 here. So we divide it out. I also notice that this 7 can also divide this 14. So we divide them. So let's go. 3 goes here, 1. 3 goes in 9. We have it to be 3. Okay, I notice here also that 7 goes here, 1. 7 can divide this 14. We have it to be 2. So let's move on. Let me divide my board into 2 to make my work nice and neat. Let's go. Okay, so in that case, I am left with only 3 at the top here. So 1 times 3 times 1, we still have it to be 3. Let's go. 3, then here 1 times 2 times 2, we have it to be 4. So that's the final answer. So the final answer is 3 over 4. Let's take the D part of the question. If you are given something like this, which is 2 whole number, 1 all over 4. Let me add a square to it. Now times, this is 2 all over 3, all raised to power, let me say power 3. So let's move on. So let's convert this mixed number to improper fraction. So 4 times 2, we have it to be 8. 8 plus 1, we have it to be 9 all over 4. Then let me still square it. Okay, so this square is for both the 9 and the 4. Now watch out, this is 2 raised to power 3. We have it to be 8. What does that statement mean? It means 2 in 3 places. 2 times 2 times 2. We have it to be 8 all over 3 in raised to power 3. We have it to be 27. That is 3 times 3 times 3. That's 27. So 9 squared simply means 81. All over 4 squared, we have it to be 16. Then times, here we have it to be what now? 8 all over 27. So I notice something again here that this 8 can cancel this 16. 8 goes here, 1. 8 goes in 16. We have it to be 2 because 2 times 8 is 16. Now what can divide 27 and 81? I noticed that 27 can divide 81 without any remainder. So let us not waste our time on that. I will just say 27 goes here, 1. 27 goes in 81. We have it to be 3. Wow. We have it to be 3. So let's go to the other side of the board. Let's move. So what do I have? Okay, let me divide my board. So in that case, then I will have the result to become 3, because 3 times 1, we have it to be 3. All over, then 2 times 1, we have it to be 2. So we have it to be one whole number, 1 all over 2. And that is the result for that question. Now let us move on to the 5th question in today's class. So let's say we are asked to find, okay, let me just say 15 multiplied by 16, also multiplied by 42. Then let's divide the result by, okay, let's say we are giving something like this. 12 to multiply by 18 to multiply by 25. Let me add another one. That's 28. Okay, that is actually the question. So what are we going to do? Let me duplicate solution. Okay, so in that case, we'll now have our work to become something like this. So let me try and duplicate this question. So I'll have it like this. Okay, and let me try and divide my board into 2 to make my work nice and neat. Okay, so let's go. So what do we have here? Let's try and divide them. So I notice here now that, okay, that this 7 can divide here to give me 6, and 7 can divide 28 to give me 4. Let me write it properly to give me 4. Okay, so I've done that. Now let's go into this one. I can notice here now that 5 can divide 15 to give me 3. 5 can also divide 25 to give me 5. So let's try this one also. I'll be using 4 to divide this 12 and this 16. 4 goes here, we have it to be 3. 4 goes in 16, we have it to be 4. So what am I left with? We are left with 3, 4, 6 on top and 3, 5, 4 at the bottom, including this 18. Okay, so now let me rewrite those values in order not to make it look dirty. So let's go. I will have it to be 3 times 4 times 6. Then to divide 3 times 18 times, okay, let me say 5 and the 4. So I notice here now that, okay, 6 can go here 1. 6 can divide 18 here to give me 3. So these 3 can also divide each other. 3 goes here 1. 3 can also divide here 1. So I also notice here now that 4 can divide here 1. 4 can also divide this 4 here 1. So what are we left with? Oh, there's no number on top. So I can just have it to be 1. Let's go. We have our result to be 1 all over 3 times 5. These are the numbers remaining at the bottom. We have it to be 15. And that is definitely the answer to that question. Now let's move on to the Sixth question, let's have it. So we have it to be, let's go. That is F. Okay, if you are given something like one whole number 5 all over 18 to multiply by two whole number 1 all over 7 to multiply by 9 all over 14, then multiply by one whole number 3 over 46. So let's go. Now this is also very easy solution to that question. So let's convert all this mixed number to improper fractions. So let's go. 18 times 1, we have it to be 18 plus 5. We have it to be 23. So I'm going to have here to be 23 all over 18. Then times 7 times 2, we have it to be 14. 14 plus 1, we have it to be 15 all over 7. Times 9 all over 14. Times 46 times 1, we have 46 plus 3. Then we are going to have 49 all over 46. So let's move. So I notice here that 23 goes here 1, 23 goes in 46. We have it to be 2. Okay. I also notice something here that 9 goes here 1, 9 goes in 18. We have it to be 2. Wow. I also notice that 7 goes here 1, 7 goes in 49. We have it to be 7. Okay. So what am I left with? So I'm left with 1, 15, and 7 on top. So that will now become, let's go. Let me write that out. So I will have it to be 1 all over 2. Let me write it out. 1 all over 2 to multiply by 15 to multiply by 1 all over 14. So to multiply by 7 all over 2. Okay, so I notice here now, look at this one. This 7 can divide this 14. So let's go. 7 goes there 1, 7 goes in 14. We have it to be 2. So what are we left with? 15. Then times all over 2 times 2 times 2. That is 8. So we have it to be 15 all over 8. 15 all over 8. So let's move on. So 15 all over 8 is the same thing as what? In mixed number. So let's write. Let me divide my board first. Let me divide my board into 2. So what will I have? Let's go. So 15 all over 8 is the same thing as one whole number. Then this is 7 all over 8. Now let's take a division question this time around. So let me just write further example. So further examples. But these examples here are based on division. So let's go. So if you're asked to find, let me see A, 5 all over 4. Now to divide 2 over 3. So this time around, anytime you want to change your division symbol to multiplication, then you must change the position of this. You must change the position. So you flip. The 3 must come up and the 2 must come down. You flip it. So this is how you go about it. Just write 5 over 4. Now let's change division to multiplication. Then I said, remember to flip this. Just the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 2 all over 3 is the same thing as 3 all over 2. Flip it. So we have it to be 3 to divide 2. So here I notice that this diagonal cannot divide. Okay. I also notice that this diagonal cannot divide also. So I have the right to multiply the top and the bottom to the bottom. So 5 times 3, we have it to be 15. Then 4 times 2, we have it to be 8. Wow, it's still the same thing as what we just got here in the former question. So finally, I'm going to write the same answer to that. So let's go on. So we now have our answer to still become one whole number 7 all over 8. Okay, that's the first question on division. Let's go to the second one. If you are given 2 whole number, this is 2 over 5. to divide 4. How do we go about this? Now, very easy. So let's move on. So 5 times 2, we have it to be 10. 10 plus 2, we have it to be 12. So we have 12 over 5. Now, divided by this 4, I can write it 4 over 1. Okay, so 4 over 1, we need to flip it. Write the reciprocal out. So this is actually 12 over 5. Now change your division to multiplication. That's the rule. So when you do that, then you flip. This 1 will come up, the 4 will come down. So we have it to be 1 to divide 4. So let's move on. 4 goes here, 1. 4 can divide 12. Then we have it to be 3. Okay, we are not left with anything again. So 3 times 1, we have it to be 3. Then 5 times 1, we have it to be 5. And actually, this is the perfect answer to that question. So now let's go to the C part of the question. Let's move. The C part. Let me divide my book. Okay. So we have my C part. If you are given something like this, 2 whole number, 1 over 4. Now to divide, this is actually 3 over 7. Let's go. How do we do this? So first of all, let's convert this to improper fraction. So 4 times 2, we have it to be 8. 8 plus 1, we have it to be 9 to divide 4. So this is divided by 3 over 7. So change this division to multiplication and flip. So what do we have? 9 all over 4. Change it to multiplication. We have it to be times, then flip this, 7 all over 3. So here I also notice something that 3 goes here, 1, 3 goes in 9. We have it to be 3. So this 4 cannot divide 7, so we leave it. So the result now becomes 3 times 7. We have it to be 21, then all over 4. So 21 all over 4 to a mixed number. We have it to be 5 whole number, 1 all over 4. And that is the answer to that question. Now let's move on to the D part of the question. Let's go. So let's say we have it like this. Let me bring the D part. So let's move. The D part of the question. So let's say we are given 3 whole number, 3 over 4 to divide 2 whole number, 1 all over 2. So how do we tackle this question? The same way. So 4 times 3, we have it to be 12. Let's move. 12. 12 plus 3, then we have it to be 15. Over that same form. Now divide. I've changed this long division to this type of division. So 2 times 2, we have it to be 4. 4 plus 1, we have it to be 5 to divide 2. So in this case again, we have 15 to divide 4. Now, change this division to multiplication. Then you flip. 2 will come up, the 5 will come down. That's the rule. So we have it to be 2 over 5. So I notice here now that something can divide. 5 goes here, 1. 5 goes in 15. We have it to be 3. So what next again? I also notice that 2 can divide here, 1. 2 can divide 4 to give us 2. So the final answer here becomes 3 over 2. Let me go to the other side. 3 all over 2 as the answer. 3 all over 2, which is the same thing as 1 whole number, 1 all over 2. And that is the answer to that question. Now let me pick the 5th question. Okay, relating to what? Division and multiplication. So let's go. Let's say we are given 4 whole number, 4 over 5, to multiply by 1 whole number. This is 5 all over 16. Okay, let me add one more to it. This is divided by 1 whole number, 2 over 5. Okay, so let's do the same thing again. So what are we going to do here? We convert everything to improper fraction. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 4, we have it to be 24 over 5. Now times 16 times 1, we have 16 plus 5, we have it to be 21 all over 16. Now this is also divided by 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2, we have it to be 7 all over 5. So let's move on. We still have our work to become something like this. Okay, I need to change this division sign to multiplication. So let's go. We now have our result to be 24 all over 5 times 21 all over 16. Then change this division, that is times. Then this is actually 5. You flip over what? 7. So let's go on. I notice here now that 7 can divide here 1. 7 goes in 21. We have it to be 3. Okay, what can I notice again? Here I also notice that 4 goes here, 4 goes in 24. We have it to be 6, because 6 times 4 is 24. Finally, I also notice here now that, okay, 5 goes here, 1, 5 goes here, 1. So what are we left with? Let me write it out. So we have it to be 6 to multiply by 3 over 4. So let's go. Finally, I can see that 2 can divide here, 2 can divide 6 to give me 3. So we have the result to be 9, because 3 times 3, we have 9. So we have it to be 9 all over 2. So the final answer is now 4.5. So that's 4 whole number, 1 all over 2. Now let's move on to the 5th question again on division. Let's go. Okay. The 6th question to be precise. So let's move. So let's say we are given the F part. We are given 2 whole number, 2 over 3 to multiply by 1 whole number, 1 all over 5. Then to divide, okay, to divide 4 whole number, 4 over 5. So let's go. Let's convert as usual. 3 times 2, we have it to be 6. 6 plus 2, then we have it to be 8 over that same 3. Then multiply by 5 times 1, we have to be 5. 5 plus 1, we have it to be 6 over that same 5. Then divide the result by 5 times 4, 20. 20 plus 4, we have it to be 24 over that same 5. So let me write this. Watch out. We have 8 all over 3 times 6 over 5. Then I'm changing this long division to this short division. So which is 24 over the same 5. So let's move on. So in that case, I will have my work to become something like this. Watch out. So 8 all over 3 times 6 over 5. Change your division to multiplications. Then you flip. Then we have times 5 all over 24. That's the result. So in that case, I notice here now that 6 can divide 24 to give us 4. Watch out. I will just say 6 goes here, 1, 6 goes in 24. We have it to be 4. Okay. I also notice here now that 5 can divide. 5 goes here, 1, 5 goes here, 1. Okay. I still notice here now that 4 can divide this 8. But first of all, let me rewrite this. This is 8 all over 3. Then times, nothing is here. We have 1 all over 4 here remaining. Okay, so here I also notice 4 can go here, 1, 4 can divide 8 to give me 2. So the final answer is now 2 over 3. So that's the final answer. So we have come to the end of today's class. So now let me give the assignment out for today's work. So make sure you solve and send your answer to me in the comment section for me to mark. Okay, so let's move. So this is now the assignment to this question. Let's go. Assignment. Okay, so let us say we are asked to find. So you solve this. Find. Okay, the first one here is, that's A. We are given 5 whole number, 1 all over 4 to divide. 2 whole number, 4 over 5. Okay, so to divide, we are dividing it by 3 whole number, and this is 3 over 4. Now the B question, this is 9 whole number, 3 over 5, all over 5 whole number, 1 all over 7, then to multiply by 1 whole number, 1 over 4. Okay, now let me bring out the third question, 3 questions. So the last one here, which is my C, it is now 2 whole number, 1 all over 10, to multiply by 2 whole number, 6 over 7, to multiply by 1 whole number, 3 over 4. 3 all over 4, that is what is present there. So solve this question, send your answer to me in the comment section. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next video. Please share, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and extend it to friends who are interested in mathematics. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next video.